My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Yeah, that's one thing I would say, is you definitely were obsessed. Alright. Let's see what stuff we have available, and then figure out who we're going to send. Probably be a veteran run. Maybe into the Weald. And again, we still have a while to go before we reach that boss. But we're like that everywhere, so I guess it doesn't truly matter. The old road is obscured by the corrupted, poisoned overgrowth. Wow, that's an explore. For deeds, which we do want. Quick draw charm. Rare. Plus 8 speed on first round. Plus 12% crit on first round. Yeah, that one seems good enough. But who do we send? Oh, I kind of want to send Harriet so we can start progressing her nightmare stuff. She's not in the greatest position right now. We don't have great stress heals in that group. Then again, we don't have a whole lot of choice. Yeah, we could pop Harriet in there. Probably put her in slot 2. Was it the Weald that we can't really do poison stuff? Or blight? I can't remember. Send Petramol. Probably the Man-at-Arms. Then either Ventress or Villain. Let's go Ventress. I think that'll have to work. So, let's get them armed up. Alright, your Sergeant Major's mace becomes a Master Sergeant's mace. That's not much of a damage increase at all. But a little bit more crit, so. Then your Sergeant Major's plate becomes a Master Sergeant's plate. Harriet. Your Sturdy Assegai becomes a Deadly Assegai. Fine Bedla becomes an Armored Bedla. You're already set up. See, your Ordained Censor becomes a Ceremonial Censor. And your Sturdy Satchel and Oddities becomes Expedition Pack and Relics. Okay. Let's look at skills. So what do we want you doing? We might actually need you to guard people this time. We do like the Retribution along with guarding, though. And then having a way to move around. Yeah, this doesn't do great, so we won't have much marking going on. And lowering their dodge and their speed a little bit could help, but not as much as... Oh yeah, you can also buff. Accuracy, crit, and damage while guarded. Sure. Let's try that one. Now for you, like I said, I don't know if light is as much of a thing. We kind of need ways for you to move. Oh, we might also start dealing more stealth. Actually, based off what we have, you can be even in the 3rd rank. Which is probably pretty good. So you have a forward movement, you have a back movement, well, this back movement. Forward movement, I think we need another back movement. So we can go with Impale. I don't know how much stealth we'll encounter, but that should be helpful. And then you already have stuff set up that I think is good. Oh, being able to cure some Blight and Bleed might not be a bad idea. Actually, you don't have any movement-based abilities equipped. But what would we pull off? Probably the flashing daggers. We're sadly gonna need what little healing you can do, probably. Just keep people off Death's Door. Buffing everybody's dodge is important. You're capable of doing a little bit of damage. And having someone guard you could be good. Like I said, I'm not sure what to expect here. As far as camping skills, don't you have a remove disease type thing? Yep, from yourself and from a companion. Oh, do we have any kind of nighttime vigil thing, though? Well, we shouldn't need it with Harriet, because we'll encounter a nightmare anyway. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Trinkets. Make sure everything's unequipped. Sort my character class restriction. This is if we want to put you in position 4, which admittedly could work, but I don't think we'll do that. I need to raise your protections. Maybe now it's time we use a tough ring. It'll do a bit less damage. But if you're guarding, we want you pretty protected. Oh, that's a lot of stress, especially if we don't have a good way of stress healing. Yeah, we'll see. See, we're not actually really bringing Blight for you this time. I'll give you extra damage. I think you'll be one of our big damage dealers. Maybe a Book of Sanity to balance out that extra stress you'd receive. For you, maybe something similar. Actually, we don't know if you'll be receiving stress or not yet. Don't want to lower your dodge. Actually, what do we put on you? Virtue chance and death blow resist. Do we just leave your other slot blank to make room for another trinket? I think we do. I think we want to give you extra dodge. Maybe a little bit extra healing skills. I mean, you're not doing much healing. Oh, probably speed, so we can raise everybody's dodge early. Come to think of it. Oh, your speed's at 3? Oh, -5 from a disease. I don't even know if that's worth it then. I guess we give you... Actually, I was about to say, maybe if you get Virtuous, we'll give you plus 30% if we took the other item off the Ventress. Maybe we also... Actually, this is better for speed. It at least makes you comparable, I would say. Yeah, I think that works. What's the worst that can happen, right? Okay, let's provision. All the food, full stack of shovels. 4 keys ought to work. And because we're not too experienced in here, we'll bring a few of these things, not knowing exactly what we need. Maybe a stack of torches. Alright, that should be good, hopefully. If you live for risk and darkness, by all means, bring few torches.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Wow, this is a large map. Pretty straight line as well. Little offshoots. But with it being so zoomed out, it's hard to see. And a battle right away. You guys do have some decent protections. So I think we want to pierce that armor. Probably some more armor piercing.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Start buffing our dodge. Oh no, that's the marking one. Let's have you retribution right away.
A decisive pummeling.
Getting crit there kind of blows. Okay, stress is definitely an issue here. And pick to the face this one. Probably pierce as well. And just buffer dodge some more.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Possibility to stun. thrown dagger this one. Actually, poison darts this one.
Precision and power. Festering fear consumes the mind.
Okay, we're not dodging much. Let's keep that trying to go there.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh yeah, you're dead to blight. So let's pierce this guy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh yeah, you can also level.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Poison darts this one. There's the dodges. Let's have you start throwing out a tiny bit of heals. Can't do much. Impale won't do much. Can expose this guy. Which makes him have extra chance for crits received. Plus razor crit chance. And I guess all you can do from the front is pick to the face.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We're
Foolish
getting
horrors,
plenty of stuff
brought
out of
low
that, though.
and driven into the mud.
That's another thing, is we probably won't be backtracking too much. It's a lot of backtracking. This tree's a huge hole in the trunk. Perhaps there's something inside. Let's try a bandage to wrap up her hands. No. How about anti-venom? Protects against poisonous sap. Excellent.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Hey, scouting. Curio, Curio, Curio. Battle with the Curio. I almost said we need to start camping. As much as I hate to say it. Eerie spiderweb. Spiderweb has strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. Maybe some bandages. Yep, protects your hands during the search. I'll get rid of the jade. Oh, there's a stealth. Okay. And we surprised him. So, you have a few protections. Oh, we can't pick to the face there, though. So, I guess in that case, it's poison dart you.
Masterfully executed.
We'll have you expose... Can't expose the back row. Crap. In that case, let's have you pierce the guy with the protections and you can reach.
Destroyed.
Perfect. Probably raise everybody's dodge. And we'll have you retribution. Just for some retaliation damage. Okay, he needs whatever sanity recovering stuff we can put on him in a moment. Or virtue chance. Hopefully he can last through this battle, because I don't think he can swap in the middle battle. Now, this is extra damage versus blighted, so it should help out here. Now we'll have you expose this guy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy. them all.
Ouch. Receiving a crit like that wasn't what I'd hoped for. He's almost dead, so a little bit of heal. Accuracy. Crit damage while guarded. No one's being guarded though, that's the problem. And then just throw and dagger you.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I wonder if we camp now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We did manage some scouting. Wasn't quite ready for that, but it works. We now got relatively few battles coming up, so that's good. But we have the nighttime battle, and that's the dangerous one. So somebody else had a disease, right? Yeah, you have the Black Plague. So, snuff box, you. Little sniff makes a day just that much better. Okay, you also have extra scouting chance. I shall wander in the night. Don't wait up. I think the rest we need to start working with some stress reduction for this guy. Actually, just raising everyone's dodge and crit for a little while could be beneficial. Oh, and we don't have the space for it. Start moving trinkets around. Just put... Well, we'd have to go to you first. No. Alright, in that case, a little bit of a stress heal for you. Might as well use your pilfer ability. A torch. And let's prepare for the bad. I'm blessed with good health, for today at least. This place is horrific. Even so, I'm at ease. That's it. No sleep for us. We march to victory or ruin. Whoever packed all this food, I could kiss you.
In radiance,
again,
may we find
the
victory.
same terrible dream. Oh, they are all stealth.
The Viper seeks to claim its quarry at last.
I guess let's just have you move back for a turn, because you literally can't do anything. You can raise everyone's dodge. Oh, and your knight. Oh, that's so much stress. Well, let's start exposing people.
Well struck.
Yeah, even if you guard her, it's not going to protect against that. Oh, this is probably a bad start. But have you buffed everybody's accuracy and crit and stuff?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, you can at least throw a dagger now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, you need the virtue chance. Oh boy. And you didn't get it. That's fine.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
So expose... Oh, are you able to move forward still? Yeah. So we can expose one more. you can't do much from the back, though. Or from the front. This has a decent chance of critting.
A powerful blow.
And just more accuracy. Any advantage will end the fight too soon. So she didn't want the advantage. Okay. Out of stealth. That's good. We'll have you throw a dagger for now. Guess nervous stab this one. Ouch.
Reeling. About to break.
And I guess just to make sure that somebody dies.
Eradicated.
More accuracy, crit and everything.
The blood quickens.
Well, I guess you can lunge now.
Obliterated.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, as a wagon careens along the mountain road, I make my choice. I will not go to the Vizier. I will not be this man's prize, his plaything. With practiced grace, I slip my bonds and lunge for the open air. The wagon teeters and the guard shouts. Wheels lift. Horses panic. Fang tip spear, shield breaker only, rare, plus 35% damage versus marked, but minus 10% damage. You're already fairly stressed, so... let's put this on you. No, I did that wrong. Crap. How do I do this? Put you up here. Put you over here. Since you're the next highest one to get stressed out. Guess you'll get extra protections now. Use this. No, we can't. We're already at max torch. Maybe having you block something wouldn't be a bad idea. Portraits aren't as necessary. But a lot of this stuff is pretty important. Yeah. Maybe not bandages. Might as well use the anti-venom. Put that there. Alright, I think that works for the oh, these guys as well. Yeah, I think that'll have to work for the moment. Zoom in pretty good because it's hard to see anything. What's this? Ancient coffin. Oh, why do I get a bad feeling about this? Oh, no effect. Holy water. Medicinal herbs. Alright, maybe nothing. Just open it. Hidden treasures. Well, now we can get rid of the holy water for some gold. Might as well use it. We still have a lot of dungeon to explore.
The light, the promise of safety.
more scouting. Well, those are safe rooms to explore. So, we need 90% of rooms. Might as well do the ones that are safe. What splendid craftsmanship. What pain. Yeah, we
Nature
shovel.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I think this one, yeah, we've used medicinal herbs before.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, let's also set the order back where it's supposed to be. Alright, now we'll backtrack a little bit. Pretty soon we're going to run out of torches. We're at 5 right now. I would save one for a Shambler altar, but I don't think we're in a good spot for that. Oh, so, I think you're a stress faster, right? Yeah. You don't consume food when you're stressed out. So maybe we could have saved camping for a little bit longer. Especially when you consider how much it hurt us. Yeah, we can get loot from this. Are onyx worth it? Probably not. Since they're minor antiques, we can hold a bunch of them. And they're worth the same amount. In fact, 5 of these would be a stack of gold. So nah. Okay, battle coming up. Oh, we surprised him. That's good. I'm a little surprised too. Accuracy, crit, and all that fun stuff.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
No, don't mark yourself. Okay, this one has some protections.
A devastating blow.
Do we want to thrown dagger it? Or pick to the face it? Probably pick to the face. And you just focus on everybody's dodge. I don't think you can kill it, though. That's the problem. Nah, not quite. You have a 50% chance of killing it.
The bigger the beast,
Actually, I guess there's a 6%
the greater the
chance.
glory.
Let's have you guard this one now. Since it's marked. And then impale backwards.
The ground quakes.
Nice crits. Some blight damage. Oh. That can't be good for me. Poison darts this one. Yeah, that one's not going to be quite dead to blight.
Decimated.
Alright, I think that works.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Now we actually do have some fairly clear hallways coming up. More scouting would be nice, but take what I can get. This was anti-venom. You should be fine. Get rid of the medicinal herbs for some more crusts. More debuffs to try to get rid of. A trap coming up.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Thank you, Ventress, for being able to disarm traps. Nobody else was very good at it at all. Scouting? No. I'm sure this little room's fine. Oh, last shovel already. Left luggage. Someone probably dropped this recently, probably on the run. It has a lock on it. Let's use a key then. Oh, I think it needed to be her to loot it. That's fine. I was hoping for another shovel. So we've already burnt through 4 of them. Granted, one of them I used on something that didn't work on. And another one I think we used for loot. So that could have been the bad plan. Yep, we'll eat some food. We got plenty of that. Fortunately. Well, let's try our luck again. And now we're getting room for stuff as we run out of torches and all that other nonsense. There we go. Yep, it's about to become a dark run. Hey, scouting. Oh, no. Obviously, we can't check that room because we're out of shovels. But we have to go this way at the very least. And we're still out of shovels, so that's going to be big stress.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, we don't want to do that too many times. Watch this have a shovel in it. Not quite. But... okay. Have room for that. Yeah. We can get rid of the keys. I don't know how many more of those we'll need. Food's one of the last things I'd like to get rid of. You know, there's at least one battle coming up.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Oh, you're
Black
back.
as death.
Also, you're stealthy. Oh, you are a real big guy. Yeah, you can't pick to the face of that guy. He has high blight resist. So does he. Oh my goodness. But you can lower their blight resist. And we just need as much dodge as we can get, I think. Oh, you can't expose that one. You can pierce this guy's armor.
Annihilated.
Oh, minus dodge and accuracy. And marked. In that case, let's have you protect her. So that way you can at least raise your protection as really high.
vision. The end approaches.
Think we're done with you? Hardly. Or dodge. The frenzy is just beginning. Alright, shield breaker doesn't want dodge. At least she's protected. No! No virtue chance.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
Well, let's just take this one out then, if we roll high enough. Or get a crit. Or just miss altogether. Retribution. Buff everybody's dodge. Your light resist is still pretty good too. Like a thrown dagger, you know. And just have you buff everybody up. Pale do. Pale does have a good chance of killing you. Well, if it crits. Hey, that time the blight stuck. Oh my goodness.
Unbalanced.
Can't hold balance. Is it pale again though?
Impressive.
This will raise your dodge. Well, no, let's get you off Death's Door. That's probably the better move. And let's have you guard her. Raise everyone's dodge. Oh, you can hold the line yourself then. Best I take that. Retribution. It's 9 damage incoming. Or dodge. Like, eventually it caps out, right? Yeah, we're plus 18 right now, and she's doing 9 a turn, so I think it falls off. This is how my plan must be executed.
A singular strike.
Can you smell my blood now, fiends?
Their
Nice
cursed
little finish
champion
off.
falls.
Now that we're all out of order.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Default party order. Someone has recently camped here. We'll check inside. Nothing's left. Okay, at the very least, there's one battle. Let me see, I must see. My heart will burst. There's still some meat on these battles. Let's have you keep some since you're gonna be losing some health. In fact, kinda hoping there's only one more food check. Might be risky, but which one's more dangerous. I think these guys can get diseases.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yeah, you don't have a great chance of killing. You need a max roll or a crit.
Be gone, fiend.
The double dodge. Actually, we could potentially just blight you. Actually, this just has a better chance of straight up killing you.
Back to the pit.
Now this should complete the adventure. But we have some scouting. At least check out what this next curio is. Actually, I think we're fine to do a battle. Unless it's something crazy, but it's a map. Let me take a look at this. It's my turn for a reward. Alright. Not a bad battle, I don't think. No harm in a few more cuts. Just have you buff everybody. Nice crit, just get rid of that. That was not my command. And might as well pick to the face. Almost.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
And buffer dodge. No harm in a few more cuts. She really doesn't want her dodge buffed. Have you finish him off. And have you probably finish him off. Yep. Easy day.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And now we complete the quest.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Got a lot of crests. And a pretty good amount of gold, honestly. Antiquarian's definitely good for that. But we got some stress to recover. And a few people hit level 4. Demon Mania. Believes is possessed by demons. Second win, plus 10% damage if HP below 50%. It's not bad. But then rabies. Less accuracy, more damage. Another believes is possessed by demons. And then Mankind Hater, replace Cove Scrounger. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I feel about that. But the minus stress and plus damage versus him is probably better. And you got a crit or a disease again. Minus 5 accuracy, minus 5 crits. Probably not great. Better than the Black Plague, though.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
I wonder why. Is it because of all the evil stuff you did? Set forth, explore the Weald. And they returned successfully, scouting the Weald. Got a couple master level personnel now. Let's pull off all our trinkets. Sort by character class restriction. Check the stagecoach. We definitely could use more healing. So time to use a couple of these to increase our roster size. I think that's probably for the best.
To fight the abyss, one must know it. A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting. She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
She's definitely good at finding stuff. Let's pull everybody off of here. Oh, actually, we made some decent progress to the boss. But we'll definitely be going back there more than likely. Not a big fan of either of those rewards, though. But we'll see. Might have to do junior level runs for now. Sort by stress. So yeah, we have some stress recovery to do. Speaking of stress recovery, increase the brothel to 2 slots.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
And if we had more, we could increase the recovery even higher. That's fine. You won't go there at all anyway. Neither will you. You will, though. This may sound like a strange request at first, but... So that means you will only flagellate, and that's occupied. You can pray, though. I kneel, I count the beads, I whisper the sacred words. And he's afflicted, so he actually did need to heal up. Just couldn't quite do it. But yeah, sort by level. We did just pick up quite a few newbies. Probably end up doing a junior run, I think. Because a lot of these guys are getting ready for boss type stuff. Actually, we do need a couple more of you up there. Like, I'd like to do the bosses at level 4 as opposed to level 3. It's also the fact that we don't even have a healer in this group. Oh, the villain could work as a healer. More of a battlefield triage medic kind of healer, but it could work.